personality. That's what it is. It smells glorious, hideous, all the antithesis. All right, today's poll. So I'm not going down on you. I am helping traffic. I'm guiding it like a traffic flow person. Best way, I'm hungry, so we're doing egg related. Best way to eat eggs. Spelling is not my forte. If you've seen this show before, it is chaos. It is unpredictable. Scrambled. Sunny side up. Okay, come on. There we go. That's our poll today. To save of time and efficiency, I am old enough that I can do the voice to talk thing. It's not that it saves me time at all. If anything, it cock blocks me time wise. But what it does do is it makes sure things are spelled correctly. Because scrambled could be a little scrambly for me and my brain to figure out how to spell. Okay, best way to eat eggs. Scrambled over easy, sunny side up, hard boiled. I'm sure we'll get some Euro children up in her. I have a boyfriend, Kira. Congratulations. That happened. Weren't you moving to Mexico? Wasn't that going to happen? Did that happen? But I says hi. I says hi back. That's wonderful news. Did you find a boyfriend in Mexico? Did you pack? All these questions and more shall be answered or ignored. Either way, the show must prevail. The show must go on. But I would like to know. Tell me stories. Hi, gaming. What's your favorite breakfast item? The question of the day, the poll of the day is eggs. What's the best way to have eggs? So I'm going to ask you just your favorite breakfast food, your favorite thing to eat for breakfast. It could be tuna. It doesn't have to be breakfast related. It could be cold pizza. Whatever it is, it's up to you. It is your life. Again, this is the canvas, right? YouTube is the canvas. I am merely the brush. You are the paint. It can be painted with eggs. It can be painted with pancakes. It can be painted with Hot Pockets. It's entirely up to you. That's right, folks. It is a thirsty Thursday afternoon. Consistently inconsistent I am, and I am roughly 2.5 hours late to my own party. What am I doing here? Isn't that the question? What are we all doing here? I'm here to enlighten, to weird you out, to answer any questions about life and struggle that you may have. I am here to stimulate, titillate, and necessitate. That's right. I am weird, I am nutty, I am odd. I'm unhinged, ladies and gentlemen. I'm unhinged. I'm unglued. I'm whatever you want me to be and so much more. I'm as little or as much as you want me to be. All you have to do is comment in the little box what you'd like from me, and I will be happy to oblige to the best of my abilities. I can sing songs. I can do dances. I can do a little jig. I do sketch comedy. That's primarily what I'm doing. I forgot this is a different time zone. This is a different niche, so we're getting different people. But I appreciate those thumbs. Every live stream I do, the goal is 10 thumbs. We've been uncannily lucky this week. Before that, we haven't been lucky. So hopefully today we can hit 10. That is the goal. We already have 2 votes. That's great. I am hungry. It is lunchtime. Is it lunchtime where you're listening? Or is it less than lunchtime? Or more than lunchtime? Is it dinner time? Is it hangover time? Is it sleep time? I don't know. I didn't really sleep last night. I'm the happiest dude. Well, thank you so much. You know what? I try to be. I start strong, right? I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to see what this brings. Maybe things will be magical and mystical and miraculous. I'm sure they will be. I'm here for at least 30 minutes. 2 days ago, I was on for 3.5 hours. Yesterday, 2.5 hours. So we'll see what happiness I can bring and how long I can sustain it. How about that? But I'm here as long as you're here. The biggest. Oh, okay. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. Yes. Maybe. I don't know. Unbelievable. Gaming. Well, what? Our question yesterday was, what was the greatest game of all time? We had, what was it? Super Mario Brothers, Minecraft, Roblox, and Legends Zelda. Zelda was last place. Zelda doesn't count. The others were cutthroat. I think it was, golly, can you refresh my memory? Who won? I think it was Roblox. I think they won, and Super Mario was a close second. They're all very close. I did not put. I ran out of options. I would have put Mortal Kombat 2 up there. Some people said Red Dead Redemption 2. I've never played that. Sounds sexy. It's almost alliteration, and alliteration just cannot be wrong. Hello. Oh boy, I'm just gonna call you Vive or Vive. How's your vibe? How's your flavor? What do you like to eat for breakfast is the question of the day. It doesn't have to be breakfast food related. It can really be anything. The only limitations are the limitations in which you put on yourself. Hi, hello. I like the emojis. I like the circumferences and the lines and the angles and the, I don't know. I think of the ocean. I think of like Aquaman, but cooler with that. I think of like, what's the god of water? It's not Aquaman. It is, it's Percy Sledge, Percy Jackson, Percy Harvin. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? The god of water. I forgot his name. How can I forget the god of water? Somebody knows something, right? Which state am I from? The state of Wisconsin, if my nasally accent did not give it away. I am in Wisco, home of butter, deep fried food, and cheese. Yeah, that's it. That's really what we're here for. We're here because people think the Green Bay Packers are the only thing here, which they pretty much are. If they didn't have away games, nobody here would ever travel outside of the state. That's kind of who we are and what we're about. Oh, Poseidon! Yes! Oh my goodness gracious, I forgot to say Poseidon. Yes, I forgot. I had a mind melt there. That might be what I'm eating for lunch, is a mind melt, because mine is just melted and gooey and ooey and ugh. Yes, it is Poseidon for the win, for the Dubs. You're going to be great at the Guess in 10 game. I can feel it. I can feel it underneath my headband of glory. I have some talking points today. We don't have to go in them. But my video short release for Red Note, which is a Chinese-based company, they were going to replace TikTok, which is ironical because a Chinese company that was going to replace another Chinese company when we were supposed to just have it go away because it was Chinese. Anyway, last night's release, banned in China. I got banned in China because I had a little blue pill in the thumbnail and I had suggested drinking. I don't know what's going on in China, but they really cracked down on Viagra pills, even though I didn't even say Viagra, and also drinking culture. So maybe, is that a good idea? Is that a bad idea to outlaw that? Have stricter guidelines for video comedic short releases. Tiger Bro, what's happening? Oh my gosh, it's been forever. How are you? Blazer Wolf, what's up? Goats. All I see are goats. I've got games. I've got stories. I've got everything but my mind. I don't know what else to say. That's really it. That's the poignanty points of it all. I don't know. Good. I'm glad you're good, Tiger Bro. I miss your messages. I miss your comments. They inspire me to go on and do this thing. But yeah, glad to have you back. And I do love that. Whatever you are and whoever you are, your emoji game is fucking amazing. I'm not trying to ignore you. Did you say something and I didn't respond to it? I respond as soon as I see them, as long as I'm not telling a story. The last one I got was "My Gang, What's Up?" from Tiger Bro, and I read that right away. That's why I'm like, when I didn't see what your last thing I got from you was, oh, what do I do for a living? I missed it. Sometimes I miss things. It happens. I'm a left-handed person who's very nutty and crazy. This is it. I have blazed through my retirement fund. I have kicked to the curb any sort of stability or paycheck. And this is what I do. I do this more than full-time. I work more hours at this than I ever did at a real job. And I have never received a paycheck. Started doing this February 11th of this year, creating an original sketch every single day. I'm at day 136 today, in a row. Haven't missed one. And I've made $0.00. In fact, I've gone way into the red. I've blown past my 401k and my savings. That's adult talk for don't do what I do. Do the opposite of me. I think you're great too. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, please, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's free. It'll feel, it'll feel mildly good inside. Might give you a little itch, but that's okay. Nutty is the goat. Appreciate that, Tiger Bro. Appreciate that. Just like you. Yeah, thank you so much. Boss 22, what's happening? L for loser? Is that we're starting slow and we're going to build up? We're going to ramp you up for this? Actually, truth be told, I'm trying to get this YouTube video off the ground. And it's a pain in the ass. I paid $111.31 to somebody on Fiverr. And I have to tell them they suck. without telling them they suck. Because if I tell them they suck, then they're not going to want to finish the job, and then I'm out $111.31. You know how it goes, right? So I have to be constructive and criticize nicely to be like, can you just do better? Can you just pretend you're somebody else that knows what they're doing? How's my family? My family's all right, I guess. How's your family? Gaming, you didn't answer my question. Are you ignoring me, gaming? Gaming, what is your favorite game of all time? That was yesterday's. You're my gang tiger, bro. Samesies. The question of the day for everybody else is, simply put, what is your favorite thing to eat for breakfast? It doesn't have to be breakfast food. It could be a granola bar. It could be a hamburger. It could be French toast. It could be anything you wanted it to be. String cheese on the run. I don't know. You tell me. Oatmeal. Instant. I don't know. What kind of sketch? Comedic. All comedic, Christopher. I do a daily comedy sketch every fucking day, whether I feel like it or not, whether I have something planned. As of 12:32 local time, Central Standard Time in the United States of America, I have nothing planned. I have nothing written down for today. So we'll see what I can come up with. The release for YouTube tonight at 6:30 p.m. is going to be the final thaw, where I have to face my demons and throw out meat that's been in my freezer for over 3 years. The up-to-date, most current way to get my comedic sketches is on TikTok. That is a catalog of what has actually happened in the order in which it's happened in. That's where the streak started. And then I am almost 3 months into YouTube. YouTube was an afterthought. I thought I wouldn't need to do any other social media platforms. I thought I was so good I would transcend to greatness in TikTok. Little did I know that everything is so much harder than it should be, and that I ever imagined it would be. So there's that. Yeah. I'm a slow typer. I'm not ignoring. That's fine. Gaming. I get it. You know what? I can't spell for shit. My grammar's shit. So it's fine. I get it. Nutty chill. Oh boy, boss 22. I know. I need to chill. Okay, chill's over. It is a little chilly down here in the basement here, where I'm locked up in a cage of rage. Oh boy. Who's the goat, Tiger Bro? Lion Bro. Yeah, exactly. All these things and more. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I feel like I got kind of a normal basis back, but we are off to a little bit more of a sluggish start than we had been the last 2 days. I didn't think that was going to be the norm moving forward. I was hoping so, but, you know, things happen. Shit happens when you party naked. Another topic of my topping points to talk about. Hey, man, what's the stream about? Cyber. Imagine that you got crazy drunk off of Mango Monster energy drink, right? And then you also had a couple divorces and you lost all your money to gambling and loose women. That's kind of what this is about, with some comedic twists, some life advice, and some sincere moments that happen occasionally. I have like 3 likes. 5. I've got 5 thumbs, which is a fist. The goal every live stream is 10, which is 2 full fists, last I checked. But, you know, 2 days ago we had 42 or something like that. Yesterday we had 30. I don't think, you know, all things are possible. I gamble. Yeah, I'm a gambler. If you can't tell by the way I look, I got this kind of like wrestler who lost his way kind of look. I've never wrestled professionally, but I got that look. I'm well aware of it. I do gamble. I'm gambling right now on golf and my liver, both things. Both I'm losing on. No, I haven't drank since Sunday. That's an honest truth. If anybody has any sketch ideas for me, sure, shoot. I'll come up with something. I always do. I haven't missed a beat in 100. Today's 136 days. 136 days in a row. Certainly not going to not do one today just because I don't have an idea. There's so many. I would say 80%, 82% of all sketches, I didn't have a concept going into that day. I just have to figure it out. I just think of something and then I just like, okay, I got to get it done. Some are amazing. Some are less than amazing. I love them. How did I get banned from China? Tiger Bro. I released the sketch yesterday, and it was fucking best friend through the years. That was that sketch, if you've seen it. If you haven't, check it out. I like it a lot. I like all my sketches pretty much. And because of the little blue pill reference, Viagra, and drinking references, Four Loko, which was a crazy-ass drink way back in the 90s and early 2000s, they banned the video. And I had to, like, make it go back in time, and I had to do an edit for it to stick. Which, Red Note, by the way, is primarily Chinese based, so it's the most difficult of all my posts to do because I have to translate it and subtext it into Chinese, and I have to come up with some sort of title and banner in the thumbnail that is in Chinese, and it's a monumental mindfuck. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Yeah, bro, that's a no, but yeah, don't gamble. I know, I don't have any money really left to gamble, so it's not really a huge risk for me. I think today for this weekend for the Rocket Mortgage Open in Michigan, Detroit, Michigan. I think it's $40 is all. That's all I had to throw at it. Like, it's not poor me. I built this life, but I didn't go broke by gambling. I got broke by chasing my dreams and having it not work out like I'm doing now. So it's not like I just went to casinos and put fucking $100,000 in a slot machine and was like, damn, my luck sucks. No, it was like fucking years and years and years of shit. Just trying, man. Like living in LA, just living in Atlanta, living all over. Things happen. Things happen as you get older, right? So, yeah. I ran into Nutty Butter again. Jost, you did. You've won. You've won absolutely nothing. You've won the ability to give me your thumb temporarily. It's free to do. It's nice to see you back, though. But yes, I should hustle, not gamble. I am, if you couldn't tell, I'm hustling like fuck now. Doing live streams, posting on how many different platforms. I just posted on Reddit. I joined Reddit 2 days ago. I joined OnlyFans a week ago. Don't worry, I don't show my genitalia on OnlyFans. I learned a lot about OnlyFans this morning when I couldn't sleep. I was up at 5 a.m., went to bed at like 3 a.m. So that's 2 hours, carry the one. I learned that you can't just browse on OnlyFans. That was the goal for me. I know what I look like in a mirror. I know who's attracted to me. It's not what I'm attracted to, whatever. You cannot just browse by like human beings. You have to know like the name and the handle. So I'm like, well, I'm fucked. Like people would have to know who I am in order to want to be a fan on my page. And I'm like, well, that fucking sucks because think of all the energy, the hours. I have like 6 sketches that are PG-13 or rated R on OnlyFans right now that nobody's going to probably ever see ever. And I'm like, fuck, I wish I would have known that from the get because I just don't use it aside from that. Anyway, your dog is cute. Thank you, Tiger Bro. I have 2. I have Wilbur, which is the golden retriever, and Faith, who is in heat. Very disgusting. Poor her. Who is a Bernese Mountain Dog, who's with my lady. Jost, you retracted. I'm sure that was going to be the winning score of the final big game ever to be played. And I will never know. My ant queen is fully healed. Yes, I was wondering about your ants. That's great. So all the eggs are laid. Are the young ones sprouted, or are they still little bubbles? Nutty was the girl on the sketch where you won $5 as a paid actor. I play all my characters, except for the one I released that was about the pull tabs. I got the bartender at the bar we were at on Sunday to play along with me. Yeah, I put in pull tab money just for the sketch. That would not be my primary jam when I'm at a bar to gamble. Yeah. But yeah, she was not terrible to look at. Hey, stop talking, Jost. Okay. How much money have you lost on gambling? Well, you're very inquisitive gaming. I would have to do some additions and some subtractions. It's a hell of a lot. It is more money than most people make in a year, but that's a lifetime. Like, I started gambling at like 11, like just football pools and shit. And then as I got older, it got bigger. And then when I moved to LA, there was no money. And there was like, everything was all or nothing for a matter of years for me. Like, it was just crazy. So like, I remember I had to drive to Las Vegas just to try to get enough money to pay my rent. Otherwise, I couldn't afford to pay my rent. Sometimes it worked out, sometimes it didn't. One time I lost $777 and I was down to like $5 and I had no gas in my car and no way to get back to Los Angeles. True story. I bet the Atlanta Falcons and they lost. They lost by like a point, which made me lose all my money. How else could you do it back then? Or how else could you do it now? Like, I thought, okay, well, this is my best chance to take this money and turn it into what I need to, and then sometimes it doesn't work out. I don't recommend it, not for anybody. What do I do on OnlyFans? I do comedic I do the same thing I do here. It's a lot more dick jokes. Again, I'm not showing anything. I'm showing chest hair at most. I'm not showing my private area at all, like on OnlyFans. I might do like comedic, like I was pouring like grapes and then Hershey syrup into my mouth. And then I did a sketch about, you fractured or hurt your masturbation hand, my jerk off hand. Things that YouTube and TikTok would shadow ban me for. I put there because I think there should be a niche for that. I think there should be a comedic market in a public social environment for that. That's my belief. That we should be able to do taboo shit. Like if I had a 6-pack abs, which I don't have a keg, and I had a hairless stomach, which I don't, it's a hairy keg. And I wanted to do how to get a 6-pack with me, you know what I mean? I could post that shit on all platforms and I wouldn't get shadow banned. People would encourage it, they would like it, they'd enjoy it. Yes, you look great without your shirt. If I did that with the body I have now, I would be flagged and it wouldn't get pushed out. What that means is only my subscribers and followers would be able to see that video. It would get no traction. There would be no point in it. And subsequent videos I'd release after that, so the next 3, 4, 5, would have a lower traffic pattern too. So it sucks. But on OnlyFans, now I know nobody's just going to stumble on my page. They have to find me by my handle, which everything's NuttyButter111, by the way. So that sucks. But it's a comedic haven for me. It's a place where I can just go and, like, you know, if I wanted to just go up to another person, a character I developed, and be like, you're a massive piece of shit. I want to fart on your face. I could do that in an OnlyFans environment and not be, like, tainted for it, not be banned for it, right? Even though I have no fans, it's in vain, but it's still fun for me to do. I like to experiment comedically. That's what I do. Your dog just passed away. Boss 22, I'm so sorry. That is one of the hardest things ever to have happen. I truly, heart goes out to you, man. Sorry. I used to play Texas Hold'em outside of a casino. Wow, outside of it, not even inside, Jost. I played stud poker. Wow. Wow, that's something. That's crazy. Shortcut, hi, how have you been? What's your favorite thing to eat for breakfast? I think I'm losing people because I got on the tangent of dick and fart stuff. You have 6 likes. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Tiger Bro. 8 now. The goal is always 10. Goal's 10. Tiger Bro, that's not really feasible. Yeah. Hello, 420. Yo, what's your favorite thing to eat for breakfast? That's the question of the day. It's because I'm hungry. Haven't eaten anything today. I was busy working, walking the dog, driving, trying to get things going in momentum, working with Fiverr people about videos that I probably shouldn't have paid $111.31 to. You know, stuff. Can I borrow $10? I don't have it. I gambled it away. I bet it on golf. Crazy. But thanks for asking. Waiting for all those. But you know what you could do to pay me? You could give me your thumb. Temporarily. It costs you nothing. There's very little pain involved. I don't think any, actually. It's still free. And you can subscribe if you're not subscribed. Waiting for all those hours of yesterday to be so worth it. I listened to that song 4 times already. Which song are you speaking of? Are you talking about the Good Charlotte song? Because I would imagine that you're referring to the Good Charlotte song, you would have listened to it far more than 4 times. If you are referring to that, guess what I've been listening to all morning besides this playlist just now? Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous. NuttyButter, I have a couple questions. Cool. Am I racist? No. Am I homophobic? No. That's crazy questions, Boss 22. Why are people asking me if I'm racist? Of course I'm not racist. If anything, I'm the opposite of racist because people wanted me to, which I looked up. I looked up, guys. I looked up the Lamar Jackson thing. But I had no fucking idea what it was. And I thought it was a racist thing. Because what happens when you cover up your camera? It's darkness, right? I thought it was a racist thing. So I refused to do it. And then I looked it up because I was so fuming at the situation of it. I looked it up and it's a real thing. You put your thumb and then it's like Lamar Jackson and LJ. So, yeah. But no. Why would anybody ask me that? It's stupid. Jet My Gang, Rejects. Yeah, Rejects. This fucking Good Charlotte song. And I've been listening to You Got the Money to Pay for Cochran. Yeah, I was listening. That you inspired that seed in my brain. I literally haven't listened to Good Charlotte at all in at least 20 years until yesterday I got your message. Again, if you are so kind as to comment on any of my videos, anything at all, anything, it could be this once it posts. You comment on anything, a response is guaranteed. As long as I know that you responded. Like I get a notification, I get a little bubble on the fucking YouTube thing. I respond to everything. I respond to every email. I respond to every phone call, although I prefer text. There is somebody that does call and I text them, and I don't think they can text, so it's weird, but you know what I mean. I respond to everything. Are you homo? No. Why are people asking me if I'm homophobic? No. He called me the N-word. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Wow, see, there's all this like weird shit because it's a different time slot. Like every time slot has their wackos. They're like 9-year-olds that are like, let's try to get this guy to say something racist or do something dumb. And then they go away when they realize it's stupid. I had somebody trying to give me elevated overweight jokes yesterday, and they were really bad at it. And I don't mind if you try. You just got to make it funny. Like, if it's funny, right? But if it's not funny, it's just stupid. They're always complaining, always complaining. Are you gay? No, I'm not gay. But I do have my OnlyFans. I have my OnlyFans, and I was trying to get people that are gay to subscribe and be fans so I could build up a culture and a brand. I'm very okay with my body. I'm okay with my mind. If I was gay, I probably wouldn't be on LiveStream. I would probably have still been in Los Angeles, and he would have seen me in movies. Those are feature film people, and TV shows. Those are called episodics. But I would not suck a dick. No, I wouldn't. I would not with green eggs and ham. I would not nutty butter I am. I got into horse racing. Wow, Jost. I feel like we've got a lot in common. I feel like we've done some shady shit. How much was the mic? I don't know, like $40 maybe? I don't know. It was Amazon. I got a bunch of shit when I had the money when I first started this thing. And that was one of the things I got. I'm pretty sure it was under 50. The other mic I was using has no nutritional value at all. It was just a prop. I have it here. I don't know why. It might maybe inspiration if I get lost in thought. Like I forgot the name Poseidon, which happens. Sometimes I'm going so fast and things are moving and I'm multitasking and I'm forgetting certain things. Any hooser. The average price of a microphone. Yeah, the average price of a microphone is about $20, $30, depending on which one you want. Stop call me that. Oh, yeah, let's not. Let's just be nice to one another. I want to short sell your hairline. See, that's an elevated stab. That's good. Yeah, I mean, this is real. I let Father Time take over. I am not Joel McHale, which, why do I have to reference him every fucking live stream? It's because I found out he's had 4 hair transplants. That's ridiculous. Joe Buck almost died from a hair plant surgery way back when. I'm letting Mother Nature take over. I'm fine with it. If God wants me bald, he can make me bald. If he wants me to be gray and white, which I primarily am, he can. I'm okay. I'm not going to fight it. I think that was an elevated joke. That was a good stab. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. If they're good shit on me jokes, I will laugh. I laughed, Crispy. If you're still here, Crispy, thank you, Crispy. Thank you, Crispy, for crisping me. I appreciate that. Please subscribe to my madness. It's free to do. And I laughed at your joke because I thought it was funny. Hi, Aiden. What's happening? What's your favorite thing to eat for breakfast? Nobody's answering me. Nobody cares. Nobody knows. Again, it can be breakfast-related food or it could be fucking pizza. Anything you want. Did I make anything off of YouTube yet? No, I'm about $3,000 to $5,000 in debt if you account for all the things I purchased in hopes of getting this to go. And a lot of things I found out I didn't even need to buy way after the fact. Thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate the emojis. I appreciate the thumbs up if you haven't yet, the subscribers. Aiden, thank you so much. Hi. I was working on an animation and apparently my drawing app has the maximum amount of layers. Now I have to go for part 2. Oh boy, I'm sorry to hear that. It sucks when you're maxed out on things. It really does, like credit cards and fear. Sadness. Wow, I like that. I like that. That looks snazzy. I don't know. Your name looks like Fiat, but I know it's not Fiat, and it's in a different language, but I like it. Thank you so much. Me is the horse race, but in France. Okay. Nutty, are you married? I am in a committed relationship with a lady. Yes, gaming. I feel like you'd be great at 20 questions or guess in 10. I feel like you're very inquisitive. Hey, we've got our 2 fists so far. Let's not get too overblown by it because I've been known to lose thumbs. It just happens. I get sloppy. I get too nutty for people. They want to be a dick. They do it and they bolt. Your beard is amazing. Thank you, Matthew. It takes a lot of depression, tears, and salty french fries to get this way. Like, these curls do not happen organically. There's a lot of sadness that goes into that. Tiger Bro, I've missed you, pal. Breakfast is simple. Easy done eggs, yogurt, and orange juice and milk. That sounds healthy. That sounds great. We went through the English traditional breakfast the other day. I think I got it right. I think they got... Shortcut, appreciate you. Lifestyles of the rich and the famous, if you heard that. It was stuck in my head all day. But because of you, I've given Good Charlotte another chance. And I've even thought about you in the fact that one of my favorite bands of that vein, Something Corporate. I was going to ask you what your thoughts are on Something Corporate, but usually when somebody says bye, gang, that's the commitment to exiting. So you're saying something about me. Can you please... Oh, it's retracted, so I'll never know. Or it just moved so fast. I don't know. And Tiger Bro, end the stream. Start the stream. End the stream. I do miss those messages. I really do. Good Charlotte. Predictable was good. Yeah, I agree. I was never a fan, but there was the person that left, Shortcut, who really likes Good Charlotte, and that's fine. I'm not shitting on it at all. You like who you like. My favorite band's Oasis. Definitely plenty to shit on there. which is very weird. If you look at me, you wouldn't think Oasis would be this guy's favorite band of all time. It is. So he said, if you feel up to it, they've got a new CD out, they got a new song that's pretty cool, and it's got a good beat, their new song. If it inspires you, make a sketch around it. And there's a lot of copyright laws, so I can't really do that a whole lot, but if something moves me, I will try it. But I respond again to every message, every email, every phone, everything. I respond to everything on all platforms. If you're obsessive compulsive and you want to go stalker 5.0 on me, please do. I encourage it. If you want to comment on everything I've ever made on all platforms, please do. I would love that. I encourage that. I encourage crazy. I really do. Just like, subscribe, all that shit. Tell your parents. Tell your ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend. Good Charlotte, yeah. Liam, Jost. Liam, I was a Noel. I'm a Noel guy. But Liam Gallagher makes some sense sometimes when he talks. They are going live again July 4th, allegedly. That is their welcome back 25th reunion tour start date. Can you sing Black Betty? Whoa, Black Betty, bam, lamb. Whoa, Black Betty, a job, bam, lamb, thing go lime. Yep, there you go. And I don't know if I'll get banned in Germany for that, because that happens to me sometimes. You were saying something about me. Can you please finish it? Because I'm really curious about what you were talking about. Gaming. Oh, that you were very inquisitive and you'd probably be good at the game 20 questions or guess in 10, which we have 2 different versions of. Because you're very inquisitive. You like to ask the questions that most people do not. Ryan, that's cool. You're in my driveway. Cool. Did you bring me pizza? Did you bring me eggs? I'm in a breakfast lunch mood. I want a brunch something. I want a brunch sandwich. Did you bring me a brunch sandwich, please, Ryan? Can you say hi? I'm trying to take a pic with you. Okay, Ryan. Hi. Hello. Does this work for you? If it worked for you, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. It's free. Yes, sir. Fire. Great. Cool. When you blast me, can you tag me? Because I like to laugh too. I'm very open and transparent about myself. I enjoy being made fun of if it's done comedically, right? If I think it's funny, I will totally play along. 100% all the time. I've been shit on. The only times I've been viral in my life are for embarrassing moments. I went viral for the first time. Fuck me. What was it? 12 years ago? Something like that. I went viral for the most cringe stand-up comedy. And it wasn't even on YouTube. It was on a secret site with cringe stuff. I had 3 million views. I never got a hold of that clip. I wish I saw it. And then I've been viral a few other times. I did a reality TV show that has 7 million views. I see no money for that, people. But I'm happy to laugh with you and at myself. It's fine. So, Ryan, if you're still here, please take me into whatever shenanigans you're up to. I'd like to laugh. And if you want me to comment, I'll happily do that too. Girlfriend cheated on me. I don't care. Tiger Bro, that's okay. I mean, that's not fun. The Lava Chicken song, I sure can. I've only heard it twice. I should probably listen to it more than twice to know all the words. But I know, Lava Chicken, something ringing a bell. That's all I know. I do love Jack Black. We go through this every day. I don't mind going through it again for you lovely people. My favorite Jack Black movie is High Fidelity, in case this ever gets back to Jack Black. High Fidelity, I thought, was one of your best works. I did not, sadly, but I brought a biscuit and gravy. Ooh, I love biscuits and gravy. Especially if you put some chicken in there, some breaded chicken. You're a legend. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you. I wouldn't be here without you. You complete this canvas. Again, this is YouTube is the canvas, right? It's the page. It's the dry erase board, the chalkboard. I am merely a brush. You stroke me, and with whatever colors you want represented, whether that's blues, teals, blacks, you make it earthy, whatever you want it to be, pink, lava colored, and that's what we get. That's what we get. This plus me plus you equals what we have, right? We are the sum of all our parts. Holy shit, that was great. Write that down, put it on a bumper sticker. Here we go. Liam character stood there singing, yeah, maybe, yeah. Whenever sunglasses, yeah, the thing about Liam Gallagher that really tweaks my nipples here is he doesn't want to know what the lyrics are. He doesn't want to know the meaning or the thought behind it. He just wants the words so he can say them and feel nothing. I don't know any frontman ever that had that mentality. What a piece of shit mentality it is. But they're still my favorite band. My favorite songs by Oasis are sung by Noel, but that's regardless. What's up, Nutty? Hey, Creator Games. How have you been? What's your favorite thing to eat for breakfast? That's the question of the day. It could be lunch. It could be spam. It could be spam in general. It could be spam and eggs. It could be lasagna. Lasagna is hard to spell. Victor, I am C plus, B minus today. How about yourself? You not really an A. I don't get a lot of A's. I get B's and C's, sometimes C's and D's because they get degrees. You look like Jack Black. Thank you, Tiger Bro. I appreciate that. That is high praise. It's not intentional. I didn't even know he looked like this till I saw the fucking press he was doing for that fucking Lava Chicken movie, the Minecraft. I've never played it, never seen it. But I've been a fan of Jack Black since High Fidelity, which was like 2003, maybe. So that's a long fucking time to be a fan of an actor. And we just kind of look like each other right now. That just happens. Tenacious D was one of my favorite bands ever that I've ever seen live. I like them musically. And they're no more because of politics, which is so stupid. Chicken jockey. I don't know, is that part of the song, Gaming? But yeah, there you go. Jost, I'm going to do one more joke. All right, Jost. So just so we know, Jost is very clever and very funny, but they are layered like a cake or an onion. And they go for like 3 tiers, sometimes more. Daniel, how are you? I'm doing it. I'm doing it wild. I represent Queens. She was raised out in Brooklyn. That was LL Cool J. Blast from your past. How are you, though? What do you like to eat for breakfast? Please tell me it's candy or cake. Something that starts with a C. Maybe the clitoris. Do you think it makes sense that we're all logic of physics in short form containers and nobody has ever been real? Walrus, that's a very educated thought. I do believe that there is a possibility that this is all a simulation, and all this is just a dream from somebody else that dreamt us while we were kind of gargling away at what we thought was reality. In truth, it was just somebody's thought, and we dissipate once they wake up. I mean, if I didn't have a mic stand, I would drop the mic, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I believe all things are possible. I believe it's so true. I believe maybe when I dream, somebody else is living their life. I'll say that again. I believe sometimes when I dream, somebody else is living their life, right? So what I'm dreaming about, what I'm perceiving, is the reality of somebody that I never know and I'll never meet. Anyway, voted sunny side up. Cool. I don't know the voting results yet, but I will get there. C eggs. Okay, cool. Caged eggs, maybe? Oh, C, because I said C. Starts with a C. Daniel, well played. I'm back with you. Tiger Bro, welcome back. Wasp. I don't know what that means besides a B. Walrus. I think it's a logic thought, but I agree. Reality is logic compression. I would agree with that. You are what you think you are. A sum of beliefs. Do you believe I can quit smoking too? Blue Monster, sure. Yeah, if you want it bad enough, you can sure quit smoking. I've quit chewing tobacco for many, 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 many times. It's taken me many, 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 many times to quit chewing tobacco, but I have quit it. I don't even take it with me anymore. I used to take it with me like a crutch, especially when I was drinking, because I thought it would bring me back. I don't even take it with me anymore. It gives me, what happened was I didn't have fear of like cancer, which should have been the fear, but it fucks with my esophagus now. I don't know why, but there's the powder or something in the like the Zins and stuff. Make me hard to digest food, gives me heartburn, feels terrible. So I believe you can do it too. You just need to want it bad enough. Persistence is key to anything, right? And if you do something every day, continuously, like I have, 136 days in a row of comedic sketches, you get better and better, and it gets easier and easier, right? Like you break up, we have a bad breakup, like we heard we did. You know what? On day 4 is so much easier than day 1, right? You think about it less and less and less, and it gets easier and easier and easier. Dude tells me, Gal, I'm going to go fishing this Friday evening. Gal says, no, I told you. I prepared us an evening. Guy says, friends, I can't go Friday. Now comes Friday. Gal prepares a romantic evening. To be continued, that is 1. Where is your wife? I don't know. I don't know if I have one, Daniel. I have a lady. And she might be coming home with biscuits and gravy and breaded chicken. Who knows? I don't know. That would be a nice thing. Daniel Ray, give him a shout out. Thanks so much. Tiger Bro. Daniel Ray. Shout out. There you go. I will subscribe. Shout me out. Yeah, sure. Jay, ladies and gentlemen, come to the stage is Jay Broughton. Likes cotton. I got no rhymes for that. Get out your 1s, your 5s, your 10s, your 20s. There you go. Think I deserved a thumb and a subscribe. It is free to do so. You can always unfollow me later if you choose to. It is free content. There is no paywall. There's only a jail wall. And it's all free. Now to give me a shout out. Yeah, I did. Eye of the Tiger. Daddy. Pratt 6669. You should be my first fan on OnlyFans. It's just at NuttyButter111. You should. Could be my first. You could be my first fan ever. I subscribed. Thank you so much, Brad. I appreciate it. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. It's the challenge that leads to our rivals. I don't know the rest. It's by Survivor, though. If I had to guess a year, I would say 86, 84. I don't know. That would be my guess. I don't know if that's accurate or not, the year. If anybody knows, thank you so much, Pratt. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is step 2, but I'm going to say hi to Jinx first. Hello, Jinx. What's your favorite thing to eat for breakfast? It can be breakfast related or non. It doesn't matter. It could be determination and sweat. I love Americans. They're so chill and funny. Pratt, we're really the opposite of that. I don't know where you're from. I find Europeans to be funnier than Americans overall and much more relaxed. Do you know Lion King? I do not know Lion King. I know I've heard of Simba. I think Simba is a baby lion, isn't it? I don't know. And then that stupid Elton John song. And I think there was a Phil Collins song. I think that might be something Jost would know. I believe not only Elton John on the soundtrack, but I believe Phil Collins is also on the soundtrack. All right. We're on part D. Okay. Takes dude into the bedroom, get in panties. I love that word. It's my favorite word. One of them. Shows him the bed, uncovers the sheets, cuffs there. Wow, okay, this is getting good. Gal says, cuff me, then do whatever you want to me. Dude cuffs her gently. Girl says, do whatever you want. Oh, okay. You had me at want. I love it. Okay, yeah. Third part tres. Guy shows up. Friend tells them, what happened? She said, do whatever you want. And so I went fishing. Joe's, love it. Great. Yeah, I was, 19 years old. I just graduated high school, or 18, whatever. And I was making more money than I've ever made in my entire life, really, at that point, because I had a mobile DJ business, and my dad forced me to work for him at this linen company. I had to drive a truck. It was disastrous. I got in really good shape, though. And I had to train with this really intense African-American guy, but also very chill. And he told me, he's like, dude, when you get older, you're going to not want sex. And I'm just like, I couldn't believe what he was saying. And this is a true story. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I will always take the opportunity for sex. He's like, nah, you'll get to a certain age where you're going to make up excuses and you just want to play John Madden football. And then superimpose whatever video game you like if you don't like John Madden football. And he's absolutely right. There's times you just don't want it. You just would rather fucking stare at a screen and do nothing. Totally right. Had no idea, but you don't know what you don't know. Am I right? Okay. Yes, waffles. I like waffles. Do you like anything in your waffles? Do you like praline pieces, pecan pieces, pizza pieces in your waffles, blueberry waffles, chocolate chip waffles? I've been to Germany. They are so nonchalant. Yeah, I am German as well, and that's crazy how they communicate. It's very intense. Their adult films are very intense. If you ever want to be shocked, go and look that up. You won't forget it. Look at my videos. I know you will. Tiger Bro, send me, just comment on anything and remind me. Otherwise, I'll forget. But I'll be happy to. Yes, anytime, any place, anywhere. I keep seeing edits of childhood memories that I missed. Shortcut, you're back. Welcome back. Welcome back, yeah. We were just talking about you after you left. I don't know if you never left. I don't know. But yeah, good Charlotte. And then I was talking about something corporate and that whole emo theme stuff and how it wasn't terrible and kind of missed those days. Dashboard confessional. Blueberry waffles, I love it. You will know Simba. Simba sounds familiar. There does rain familiar. Your English is so good, no accent at all. Well, I'm not from Germany. I'm German, like, inside of me, which means absolutely nothing. Most people have some sort of Chinese in them, and you never know it, right? So Genghis Khan went ballistic on a lot of females' private parts, and we're all stemmed from him. Someone called the band Incubus emo. Yeah, I would disagree. I would think that would be more, I think that was labeled indie rock. I'm not completely sure, or alt rock, but I think that was indie rock. You know, hit and miss for me. There was some bands of that ilk that I love, and I just can't get enough of, and there were ones that I'm like, nah, pass. Unhingeable. How my little head used to get when my big head got in trouble. Yeah, it's tough. They don't align most of the time. One has one agenda, the other has another, and then we meet in the belly. We meet in the middle, which is the belly, and that is like, well, we can both agree to eat something. Let's check the poll. We are 44 minutes in. Half an hour is guaranteed, whether I feel like it or not, which I feel like it, and we'll see. 2 days ago, like I said, I did 3.5 hours, not to brag. Yesterday, 2.5 hours. We'll see where we land today. Scrambled is first place, our front runner. Our, what's that horse? Secretarius. Our Secretarius, our first place winner right now. Not even fucking close. Scrambled. 62% of the votes. Wow, we really want to say fuck that egg, right? Just, I guess I could have went omelet. There are a bunch of things I could have went. Over medium. I don't know. I don't even know what that stuff is. Over medium, over hard. Over easy, second place. I mean, this is a clear cut. Yesterday was so close. Sunny side up and hard boiled. They fuck those, I guess. I'm okay with that. It's your show. It's your vote. It's your poll. Whatever you want to do, it's fine with me. Whoever you want as president, fine with me too. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. They don't think of me. I'm not thinking of them. Where am I from, Nutty? I live in Wisconsin. I grew up here. I've lived all over, though, in the United States, though. I've lived most of the time zones. I just have not lived in mountain time zones. But I know what time it is in the mountains. It is 12:07 p.m. currently in Denver, Colorado, wherever, Wyoming. Yeah, it is in mountain time there. Whoo! Unimaginable. Yeah, big heads, little heads. They are not emo. That's fine. Shortcuts. Okay. They were labeled new metal. And they release Science, and that's an acronym, I'm guessing, for something, and that's fine. Scrambled. I'm over easy. I like over easy too. I like over easy when I can do it, or when I pay somebody to do it, and I poke it and the yolk comes out. Maybe I'm just sinister and violent, but I like that. I like poking something and something comes out. I like that. I think that's great. And I like cheese on it or in it. Either way. Give me all the cheese, but give me American cheese because it's the worst cheese for you, and it cooks the best. Hello again, Hunter20. How are we? What's your favorite thing to eat for breakfast? Yo, grab the camera. Now I can do it because I know it's not racist. LJ! That's a soundbite. That's a soundbite. That's for Lamar Jackson, who's going to win the Super Bowl MVP this year. I just feel it like I feel it. If you make that into an edit and it works, please do me a solid and at least give me a thumbs up or a subscribe or both. Both are free to you. I'm happy to do it now that I know I'm not being racist. I had to Google it last night like a fucking old man that I am because I really thought it was a racist thing. Anyway, I don't like eggs. That's fine. Envy girls. That's fine. What do you like to eat for breakfast then? You can eat anything. You can eat whatever your imagination allows or whatever the pantry contains, right? Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its would be an honorable breakfast. I live in the Himalayas. Wow, that's great. No, I don't know why science is written like that. I don't know either. I know the science of things. What band was that? That was Semisonic. The science of things was either Bush. One was chemical something. Bush had an album that had something scientific in the name, The Science of Things, and another one was Semisonic. I can't remember who did what, but they were both like third album flops for both bands, which is mind-blowing because how did they not make it? I would see Semisonic today if they were playing in my backyard. Bush maybe, I don't know. I like Bush. I like 16 Stone, and I like the Razor Blade Suitcase. Stupid names for albums though. I'm gonna find out why. Please do. Yeah, let me know. Gouda cheese in Dutch. Somebody open an oven. It's gonna get a little Dutchy in here. Gouda cheese. I don't know. I don't know how to say things in Dutch. I'm not Dutch, but that's my transitional art of it. That's my interpretation of it. Have you had a jammy egg? I don't think I've had a jammy egg, but I would love to know what it is. Baked potato for breakfast. I'm okay. We were talking about the English breakfast yesterday and how it was primarily based off of blood sausage and baked beans. What's the best fast food breakfast item? Ooh, my favorite breakfast fast food item is the sausage, egg, and cheese bagel sandwich from McDonald's. For some reason, when they took it away, my world ended. And then I only get it like twice, 3 times a year. But when I do, I really enjoy it. I really enjoyed also the Taco Bell breakfast. But the closest Taco Bell from me no longer serves breakfast. I think that's a pile of shit because I liked their little sausage. It was super cheap, too. I got like sausage, fucking egg and cheese, and then they have a breakfast crunch wrap, or at least they used to. Fucking amazing. It was so good. Apparently, it stands for, oh boy, sailing catamarans in every nautical captain's ecstasy. That makes sense. I could put that together for that kind of music. Egg curry tastes good. Oh, I don't know if I've ever had egg curry. Closest I've come is when you get the little salsa verde packs and you pour it on eggs to make the water dry up. Oh boy, somebody's here. Still prefer juicy pink taco for breakfast. There you go. Creator Games. Now we're talking. Juicy pink taco. The Waka taco. I have a headache. Take these pills. You'll feel better. Exactly. I have a sketch about that. The headache one, I think, was released last night, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember my timetable release schedule, but yeah. Headache, men versus women. Women win, for sure. They are able to do all the pills that I don't want to take. Woof! Giggity, giggity, giggity. Yeah, you just wind me up and I'll talk. That's how that goes. It's a soft-boiled egg, okay. Jammy yolk, that sounds enticing. And then you marinate it in soy sauce, vinegar, and spices. Eat it with rice. That sounds good. I'd take that. It's not Gouda. You have to scratch the top of your inner mouth on the key. It's not Uda, but it's Uda. So it's yeah. I think I got it. I think I nailed it. Shortcut, thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. Hopefully that whole album is up to your standards for the Good Charlotte album. I appreciate that. I appreciate you reaching out, and I appreciate listening to that song. Like I said, great beat. We have 35 votes. We're 50 minutes in. It is a Thirsty Thursday. Skip it up. I couldn't agree more. It really hits home. There is something I want to stay true to the thumbnail because there's one thing on the thumbnail that we have not discussed yet, and that's the stupidity of my lady, in my opinion, for feeding the dogs Reese's Pieces. That was going to be the vote, but I thought the vote would be too simple, cut and dry, yes and no. Do you think it would be okay to feed dogs Reese's Pieces? I was unequivocally, without a doubt, shadow of a doubt, no shadow of a doubt. No. I'm going to say it in Spanish. No. I'm going to say it in German. Nein. No. We do not give dogs Reese's Pieces, lady. No. And her retort was, there's no chocolate in Reese's Pieces. And we were filming something. I was like, what the fuck? Of course there's chocolate in Reese's Pieces. It's like the same shit as like the peanut butter cups. No. So technically, we asked Alexa, can't say her name out loud, she gets weird, like a jealous ex-girlfriend. Asked Alexa. Alexa said, yeah, you could do it. But I didn't believe it because she was reading it from Wikipedia, which anybody can write a Wikipedia. And so then I Googled it, and Google said no. And then I asked ChatGPT as the affirmative and said absolutely not. There are hints of chocolate in it, which is so disappointing. I thought there would be chocolate in Reese's Pieces. Don't you think there's chocolate in Reese's Pieces? No, not guaranteed chocolate, and the peanut butter is powdery. And then coincidentally, I took my dog for a walk today, one of them, shit 3 times. 3 times, he never shits 3 times on a walk. So I'm like, no more of that, no more. Anyway, so that is, I wanted to fulfill that prophecy of the thumbnail. So we weren't left guessing later, or those watching, forwarding at a rapid pace through this, they get the payoff, right? I want them to be paid off. Somebody in this stream should get paid. So thumbs up if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button. Am I skibidoo? He sucked on the mound yesterday. I know the Brewers were winning 4-0, which means I shouldn't have picked him as my pitcher. Can you sing your song, please? Pratt 6669. I think you're talking about Lava Chicken. I gotta learn. I gotta listen to it more than twice. I've only listened to it twice. For sure, I've only listened to it twice. Lava Chicken, and then it says some stuff, and I don't know. Somebody wrote it out for me the other day, and I just read it like a script, and I thought it was fun. What's your goal on YouTube? Envy Girls. My goal overall is for someone somewhere to find me, and then place me in an environment where I can succeed with others. Right? That would be a good mission statement, right? Somebody just thumbs through and it's like, man, this guy, he's done this 136 days in a row. All of this he wrote, he starred in, he directed, he did everything, right? He has no friends. He has no follower base, basically. I mean, I'm not shitting on those that follow. I'm grateful. But in the scheme of things, I don't have enough to even be monetized. It's laughable how far away I am to making money at this. But I want them to discover me and be like, I wonder if we gave him a little bit of money and a place to film the shit and like 4 to 6 people in a cast, what he could come up with for sketch comedy. That would be the dream. That is what gets me going most days, is the thought of where I know I belong. Does that make sense? Like, I know I belong somewhere, and that is the dream. That's what pushes me forward. But I try to enjoy the moment where I'm at currently, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, there's going to be 13 songs on that new album. Cool. Great. Have they released the whole album or just a song? I just looked up the song. once you commented. I looked it up on iTunes, and I just played that a few times. It's catchy. Kind of sad, but catchy. Like most things. But if you can say how you really feel if you put like a beat through it, right? You can say, nobody likes me, and I hate my mother. I don't hate my mother. It's an example. But if it's catchy beat behind it, you'll never know. No, dude, like OW. Ouch. Oh, we're still talking to Gouda. Call Alexa Siri. She just won't respond. I've never used Siri on any of my iPhones. Fun fact, I don't know how to use it. It's scary. I'm not good with technology, not at all. Only a few because milk chocolate isn't that bad for dogs. Oh, okay. It's baker's chocolate that will kill them. Okay. Good to know, Envy Girl. Still, I'm going to be in the right here, and I'm going to say, no way, Jose. He never poops 3 times in a walk. That's telling me I was right and she was wrong. And that's all I need. That's all I need in life is to know that I'm occasionally right once a week. All I need to do is be right about something once a week, and I'm fine. Keeps me going. Do you know that song, Pass the Doce, on the left-hand side? Of course I do. That's how I know how to pronounce Doce. And you pass it on the right side, too. It's nice to find you on YouTube, Nutty. See you later. Thanks, Pratt669. Appreciate you. Thanks for bringing me breakfast. Hey, pal. How's the day going? You know, Dreamsy Smokes Reviews. It's going pretty all right. Pretty okay. How are you? What's your favorite thing to eat for breakfast? Doesn't have to be breakfast-related items. Could be anything. Could be fucking adult cereal. You know what I do when I feel like a fat piece of shit, which is most of the time? Rice Krispie treats, and then I melt mini marshmallows on top in the microwave for like 15 seconds. Not so long that they get like stringy, the marshmallows, but like gooey. It's like a poor man's Rice Krispie treats, which really, Rice Krispie treats don't cost a lot to make. I just don't want to allocate my time to it, so I just do that once in a while. You could eat it for breakfast. I tend to be very sluggish if I get up and I start eating. I have to do things and I have to feel like I've earned breakfast. Tend not to try to eat breakfast till noon or later, and I try to be done eating by 7 p.m. It doesn't always work out. But I try to do the best with what I have. I'm well aware of what I look like in a mirror. But how are you, Dreamy Smokes Reviews? So you want to end up in Mr. Beast videos? No, absolutely not. I mean, if Mr. Beast wants to fucking get me to where I know I belong, fine. I'm not going to be prejudiced or discriminate against anybody that's willing to help me out in my current situation. But the goal is not to make Mr. Beast-esque videos, nor to work with Mr. Beast. I wouldn't turn it down because of where I am. But no, I just want to make original sketches with like a budget, right? Like think of Saturday Night Live, but funny and less people and less madness, like less work. I mean, if I had somebody to film me, like a professional lighting person and somebody to mic me up, make me sound good, make me look good, and like 4 people that were all different. I want like younger people, older people, different ethnicities than me. I can write for anybody. Like I can truly write for anybody. I'm looking at my stuffed animal audience right now, and I could write for them. Like it comes effortlessly and easy to me, and it's a gift and a curse because it keeps me from sleeping. It keeps me from being able to enjoy everyday life because I know what I can do. It's just madness. I am totally wacky. I'm totally nutty, and I'm this way in front of a camera and behind it. I am just how I am. So yeah, I mean, if Mr. Beast calls me, which my cell phone number is in my description, first thing you see is my email, second is my phone number. If Mr. Beast says, hey, I'm going to fly you out to North Carolina, wherever the fuck he is, great. I saw like a clip of the guy got $250,000 or allegedly for losing weight. I'm like, that could have been me. Could have easily made $250,000 and lost 100 pounds. 100% I could have. I would have fucked up my streak of original sketch comedy releases. I'm on day 136 in a row of releasing an original sketch comedy every day. Crumbs! Crumbs, I love you. Hi, I love the name. Love that. How are you? What's your favorite thing to eat for breakfast, Crumbs? Please say it's something that's crummy. It can be anything. I'm here. I'm glad, Blake VR. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you can make it. I RSVP'd. I sent the stool pigeon. Everything. The road flares. I'm glad you got the invites. Sup, suckers? Sheaf or chef, either way. Rocky YC, what's your favorite thing to eat for breakfast? Omelets, some sausage. I like that. I like that, Dreamy Smokes Reviews. That's the way to go. I like a little sausage. I'm more sausage over bacon, and I'm more pepperoni over bacon, too. Bacon's okay, and I'm more chorizo over bacon. I like bacon if it's not fatty, which is ironical. Again, I know what I look like in a mirror. For steaks, I don't like ribeyes. I don't like fat on my meat. I don't like it. Pass the Doge on the left-hand side. It's a reggae song. Yes, from the 90s. Again, yeah, I know it. What movie was it in? I can't remember right now. I will remember at some point. Past the dossier on the left, right. It's been in a few. I think it was in Pineapple Express. I think I've seen it in a few. It's about sitting in a circle smoking. Yeah, I've heard it. I've heard it many times. That's how I know what it is, because I knew how to say doce because I've heard the song many times. Did you search up what Batman Arkham Shadow? No, I did not. No, I've got a lot. My life is a post-it note. All right, I've looked up birds. I looked up the Lamar Jackson thing yesterday. Horse on me is what we say in the Midwest sometimes. Batman Arkham Shadow. I'm writing it down now. Batman Arkham Shadow. I'm left-handed, so it's a little facetious for me. But I did write it down. I will look it up. I will at least watch the trailer. I'm sure it's killer. I love eating bread with some butter and an omelet with the yolk all gooey. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Ooey gooey egg yolk. That's what I'm talking about, Crumbs. Yes. Cool Runnings. It was in Cool Runnings, wasn't it? It was. John Candy. I love it. Should have been. Oh, maybe it wasn't. That was a great soundtrack, though, if I remember correctly. Cruel. We're the Jamaican bobsled team. Yeah. John Candy, the coach who lost his way, that brings home the gold, silver, one of them. It's a feel-good story. You should watch it again. Why did you ban the person in the title? I think you mean, why did I get banned in China? If that's what you meant. My video got banned. I post on everything I can imagine to try to get something to work out in my favor for once. With this Video Madness project, this daily grind of comedic sketch comedy releases. And I did my daily post to Red Note, which is a Chinese company. It's a very big thorn in my side because I have to post things in Chinese to at least translate them. Any hooser, the video contained references to Viagra. It's a little blue pill, makes your penis hard. And then also Four Locos, which was an alcoholic drink back in the late 90s, early 2000s, that not only made you drunk, but also made you crazy. It was like taking cocaine and then also Monster Energy drink at the same time. And it was legal. And it really shouldn't have. And they banned that video, and I had to make critiques and changes, which is a boring version of the... It sounds so much better when I say I got banned in China, which I did temporarily, and then I fixed the problem. It took a lot of effort. It took a lot of time. I wasn't a fan of it. Should I upgrade now, bro? Yeah, I mean, upgrade. If you have the ability to upgrade all facets of your life. Upgrade your life. How about that? How about that for a slogan? NuttyButter111. Upgrade your life. That doesn't fit with my niche at all. It doesn't fit with who I'm about, but I like it. Upgrade your life. Upgrade your cell phone. Upgrade your relationship. Upgrade your genes. Upgrade your life. Love the way you talk, bro. Feels very welcome. Thanks, Crumbs. Appreciate that. Grateful. Wouldn't be here without people like you. We Dutch. Oh, you're Dutch. That's why you wanted me to say it. Doce. So you're trying to teach me things. I get it now. Sometimes I'm just bonkers, man. Sometimes I just don't get it. Sometimes the mouse is running so fast he passes out on the finish line, right? My mistake. I get it now. All things come to pass. We Dutch. Is 1.4K subscribers good? John Thomas, you know what? That's exactly what I have. Oh, actually, you're doing 400 better than me. You're doing like 33% better than me. So yes, it's good. I mean, I've been doing this, again, this insanity, one new comedic sketch every single day. Day 136 in a row, haven't missed one. And I have 1,000 subscribers, and you have 1,400 subscribers, I would say that's great. John Thomas, I haven't seen your page, but I'm sure it's swell. If you comment on any of my videos, any of them at all, I encourage you to stalk me and be crazy and be weird, be cringe, and comment on every single video on every single platform I've ever made. I'd love it. I'd applaud it. I'd shoot you out. I'd give you all the calls in the world. But if you comment on anything that I've ever done, I'd be happy to check out your page if you're looking for feedback. All you have to do is email me or text me. All that information's in my description. But if you subscribe and just comment on anything, you can comment on this after it's posted, which is like 20 minutes after it ends. And you can comment on literally any of my videos and say, dude, good chatting with you. Can you check out my page? I'll be like, yeah, of course. Yeah. You should make some of your sketch comedy about shit you've been through in life. I do to a point. I try to keep it as heartfelt and with a message as I can. There's a secret serum to this. There's a secret sauce into creating sketches. The first 3 seconds are so detrimental to the sketch. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all of them none of them will pick up the sketch if there isn't some dramatic change or hook by what they deem via AI as a hook in the first 3 seconds. And what I deem to be a hook is something that's exaggerated, embellished, or yelled at, and a switch of characters. So what I mean is, if we were going to create a sketch about this right now, I would be like, "Hi, I'm Nutty!" And then I'd go to you and be like, "Okay, you don't have to shout." And that would be enough of a hook in the first 3 seconds that maybe it justifies getting pushed forward. And then there's all these gauntlets along the way. They'll pass it to like 20 different people in the United States. If one of them likes it, it'll go through the next phase of people. And then if one person comments, it goes through the next. It's a whole thing, and it's exhausting, and I don't like it. I just like creating. That's all I like. But thank you so much. I'd like to watch some of your shorts. Yeah, I think it'd be relatable. I feel like I'm very relatable. I feel like if there is a way to fuck up your life, I've done it. I've done pretty much everything you can do to fuck up your life, aside from murder. Like I've done it all. I've done a lot. I've done more in 42 years than most of a lifetime. Anyway, want to make it better. I want to always make things better. I want to be the best version of myself for my partner, and for you, the lovely people here watching, for the viewer, everything. When you seen the guy that talks to his gnome? No, I haven't, but I love gnomes, and I love people that talk to things. I talk to stuffed animals all the time because they're my audience right now. They're watching me. They're our crowd here. I'm performing for you and for them simultaneously in one swoop. But yeah, send me a link. Envy Girls, subscribe. Anybody can subscribe. It's free to do. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't. Appreciate it. And just comment on any video. You can send me a link. I will follow it. I will watch it. I will comment back. A response is guaranteed, folks. Response is always guaranteed. As busy as I am, as chaotic as I am, I always respond. But yeah, I would appreciate that if you send me a link so I can see what you're talking about. And I would love to watch the guy that talks to gnomes. I think that's great. I just don't steal concepts or ideas. Like, everything is within me. I don't ask AI for help. I ask AI for help with translation into Chinese and shit like that, or making thumbnails, because I'm terrible at anything tech. But as far as creativity is concerned, that's all me. That's only me. There is no bailout. So I know it's 1:28. I got about 4 or 5 hours to come up with today's sketch. Right now I have nada, but I'll figure it out. I always do. What was the funniest moment that happened when you were in school? Ugh. I mean, there was a lot of funny moments. I just don't know what version. Do you want G-rated, PG, PG-13, R? Like, I've had sex at school before. Like, that was fun and funny because it's awkward. You're like, was that Mr. Fanning? Like, was that, was that the vice principal? Yeah, I've done a lot. I've done a lot. And a lot of things were in motion of songs, right? So, like, I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. I'm like, okay, that's a goal. That's going to happen, right? It's like, you just would do it. And then, like, Heads Mississippi, Tails California, whatever that song goes, Jody Messina, I think her name was. I did that, and I got California, and I moved to California. So, yeah. Greetings from Zamunde. Did I say that right? I'm trying really hard. Eating beaver. Zamunde. I'm trying. Tiger Row, welcome back. Welcome back, yeah. It's the Nutty Butter. It is Chaos Gaming. What kind of chaos do you like to eat for breakfast? It doesn't have to be a breakfast food item. It could be any food item. It could be tacos. You could even eat breakfast tacos. I miss LA so much for their food. Their breakfast burritos were second to none. Oh man, it's so hard to get a decent breakfast burrito in Wisconsin. You would think it would be rather easy. It's not. It's the culture, right? Different people like different stuff, right? There's not a lot of taco trucks here. There's not a lot of charbroiled burger places. It sucks. It's madness. I want a taco now too, Chaos Gaming. Totally. From Coming to America. What'd you think of the last piece of shit one that was released like 5 years ago that was supposed to save Eddie Murphy's career and didn't? I thought that was a piece of shit. Sorry if you liked it. The original was fine. Okay, Lion King is on my short. Great. Cool. Tiger Bro, all you gotta do is comment. Just comment, let me know. I'll check out whatever you want me to. Same thing for anybody else. All you gotta do is comment. Comment, and I will come. I will respond. Guaranteed. In January, we're going on a school trip, and the place we are going to is a water park. That's awesome, John Thomas. That's great. So you have more subscribers than me, and you get to go to a water park? How do I get that deal? And you probably have youth on your side. I'm just gonna take a guess in the dark. Call me inquisitive, call me psychotic, call me a premonitionist, but I believe you're a lot fucking younger than me. So you have numbers, you have water parks, and you have youth. I'm so envious. Refuse to watch it. Great. Good for you. Take a stand. I refuse to watch. I'm a huge fan of Footloose, the Kevin Bacon version. I refuse to watch all subsequent pieces of shit. I will not watch sequels. I did watch Cruel Intentions 2, though, when it came out, because there was supposedly a lot of nudity. I don't remember if it was or not. I was just a child. I got turned on the spam a little. Oh, that's cool. A Hawaiian breakfast, Peter Piper Zero. I can get down with that. I'm not really a spam guy personally. I'm not really a ham guy personally. My ham, if I'm gonna enjoy ham, it has to be like honey infused, and it has to have like the weird like gashes on the top of it. You know what I mean? From like the strings. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Because my mom, when I was little and we were like poor, but I didn't know we were poor, it was this weird thing that you had to take like this screw thing and open the lid, and it was like this huge like tin can. Like if you put your hand on this lid, you would gush blood, right? If you get that image, and it was this weird torpedo shape of this ham, and it was in this gelatinous shit. That was what she would make at times, and it was terrible. The only part I could eat of it was like the burnt ends, and even that was terrible. It got better. We evolved. We got better. It went then to like hamburger helper, tuna helper. Big fan. You check it now. Well, Tiger Bro, I'm not going to leave the stream just for you, pal. But after I calm down and maybe eat a sandwich or something I haven't eaten all day, I will check it out as long as you tell me to in comments. All you got to do is comment. You know that. And I'll respond. I always do. Coming to America. Yeah. I like to go and say greeting. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, you should. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. You definitely should. The first time I ate it was raw and gross. Oh, yeah, you have to fry it. It looks good. I like the spam, like, burrito thing. What do they call it? It's not sushi. It's like a spam roll. Spam roll. That looks good. I've never had one, I don't think. That sounds like spam. Yeah, it wasn't good times with that. Swore for a decade I wouldn't eat spam, but now I can't get enough of it. Yeah, see, you evolve with age. Things that used to creep you out, gross you out, sometimes come back and you're like, that's not bad, right? Like sauerkraut. I never disliked sauerkraut, but that's an example of something that could happen to you like that. I never used to like sushi. I love sushi now, even though sushi is not the thing to get in Wisconsin. Again, I am craving food from California. California was the way to go for sushi. It was the way to go for tacos, breakfast, burritos. Yeah, it just wasn't good for like deep fried food, which is probably for the best. Where's my deep fried food, LA? Come on, man. Swore for a decade I wouldn't eat spam. Yeah, dude, the Dave Chappelle, Charlie Murphy, Prince sketch. Yeah, dude, did you see it? Yeah, of course I did. Yeah, Chappelle show. Yeah, I love that. I love that sketch. I don't know if I have a favorite sketch of his on the Chappelle show. There's so many. He did like early on the Man on the Street shit I thought was good. Yeah. I mean, I don't always agree with the masses. I don't think when he was like the KKK leader and he was blind and African American, I don't believe that was his best work. It had nothing to do with racism. Like, okay, the race draft I thought was awesome, right? So there's the reciprocal of that. I thought that was an amazing sketch where you draft and Tiger Woods went first. I've always wanted to say it for shizzle. I thought that was great. Oh, geez, that jelly on top of spam. Eek. Yeah, I don't know if you'd put jelly on it. Mitsubishi. I love that car. That's a good car. The Mitsubishi. The famous grade A government mystery meat. Yes, and government cheese, which was in a van down by the river by Christopher Farley, R.I.P. And what was his... Oh, he was Matt Foley. That was his name. And Matt Foley is a real preacher in Madison, Wisconsin. I've met him. He's a very nice guy. Bye, Nutty. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming by, Peter Piper Zero. If you haven't, please like, thumbs me up, subscribe. It's all free. There's no paywall. I don't ask anything from you. That's just my currency is the thumbs up, you communicating with me. And then in return, I will pretty much do or say anything you'd like within reason. I'm so surprised we only got one Lamar Jackson request today when I had like 78 of them yesterday, like 144 the day before, only one. And now I'm happy to do it now that I know what it is and what it can be. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fucking righteous. You just put your thumb on your and it's the left one, and I'm left-handed, so it's organic for me. And you put it up, and then it goes to like a Lamar Jackson reel, and fucking great. Like Lamar Jackson, Lamar Jackson, Lamar Jackson. Too bad he doesn't watch this. Which, if he did, it'd be so badass. He'd be like, dude, you gotta check this out. And I'd be like, I've been talking about you winning the Super Bowl so much, and you being the Super Bowl MVP this year. I really believe that's gonna happen. Anyway, thank you so much, Peter Piper Zero. I really am grateful for that. I lived in Madison for a while. That's cool. Oh, yeah. Madison Scouts based out there. Drum Corps. Cool. I didn't even know that existed. I used to work on states. I've lived in Madison a lot. Many different times, many different areas. I know it well. Do you remember Southtown? Southtown Mall? That's kind of the ghetto, middle area between West and East. Between West and East lives South. I never knew that. It does, though. That was the first time I've ever seen a shopping cart elevator. They had that at a state-of-the-art Walmart that they put in Monona. And that blew my gourd. You go to Walmart, you shop, and then to get in the parking ramp, it goes underground. You have to put your shopping cart on an elevator, and it goes down. And you have to follow it with your shit in your cart. It's crazy. It was crazy at the time. Now it's not. No, message retracted, John Talbot. We don't like that. We don't like that because we'll never know what it was. It could have been something really great. It could have been where the Holy Grail lives. You don't know. Yeah, State Street's fun. I used to work there. Yeah. Not another one. That's too bad. Getting totally smashed all night after a party till morning, struggling to get to sleep. Midday, waking up 5, having breakfast, taking sushi. That's real shit. But speaking of Madison, there is a bar that's open to like 3 a.m. and opens at like 6 a.m. off of State Street, on Regent Street. And it's called Bennett's Smut and Eggs. I don't know if it still exists, but you would get eggs and breakfast, and then they would have adult movies, porno playing on TVs. It was crazy. I live in Fayetteville, Arizona, which reminds me of Madison a lot. Really? Really? That's not Arizona. It's the other AR. Fayetteville, I think that's Arkansas. Arkansas, right? Correct? AR, Arkansas. AZ would be Arizona. Arkansas. The parallel between Arkansas and Wisconsin, I just don't get. By a razorback edge, I just would not see that being a correlation proclamation. But maybe. I haven't been to Arkansas in some time. It's been probably half a decade or more. I think last time I was there, I was in Arkadelphia. If you are familiar with Arkadelphia, you get to a section of Arkansas, if you don't know this, and they just ran out of names and creativity. I would have done wonders there. Think of all the pussy I would have got there if I would have lived there at that time when they were trying to come up with names for cities. They just took popular city names and put Ark in front of it. It's the stupidest shit I've ever known in my entire life. And they just like Ark Boston. Like, they just gave up. They just like, we'll just put an AK or an ARK in front of it and it'll be fine. Like, dude, I could have creativity is my jam. I could do it in a whiz. Yeah, Arkansas. Yeah, it's true. I'm not necessarily shitting on Arkansas, just back in the day, what they did for names. That's all. I think Arkansas could be quite lovely. I'm not sure. I haven't been to Fayetteville in quite some time, but I do miss Madison, parts of it. I don't like I'm a West Side Middleton man, which if you don't know, you don't know, and that's fine. You're not missing a whole lot. All right, let's check the votes. Might be quitting time, getting hungry. I've got tons of pop-ups and emails and texts and debt collectors that have called me. That is my life. I can easily tell you what not to do. Scrambled eggs is going to take the cake. Even if I'm on for another hour, scrambled eggs is too good. It's too hot to cool off. Just can't do it. Can't be done. Second place is going to be sunny side up. Wow. Over easy. Third, hard-boiled eggs can go fuck themselves, right? They're a nuisance to make. They take a long time. The only thing you can do of any sort of importance at all is dye them once a year for Easter. You can put some food dye on them and hide them for little kids, and nobody cares. And then you don't even eat them after. I don't even like egg salad. I don't like cold salads unless it's a salad. I don't like it. And usually there's tuna in it, and I hate fucking... not tuna, onions. I hate onions. NFO, no fucking onions. I keep getting text messages, so I'm slightly derailed. That's not your fault, that's mine. But part of the reason I got to keep on keeping on. This guy looks like Boogie, like Booger McFarland. Bob Barker, I hope that's what you meant. Booger McFarlane, because that's hilarious. I'm a white Booger McFarlane. I love it. I look like Frankenstein, Frankenstein's monster with a beard. That's hilarious. I'm not mad at all. You can rip, again, you guys can rip on me as much as you want as long as it's funny. And I hope that's what you meant. Unless you meant like boogie, like a booger, which that'd be a weird looking fucking booger. You'd probably want to go see a doctor or go into an urgent care and waste $500 and 3 hours of your time to get that diagnosed for them just to send you home with some ibuprofen. Yeah, but Booger McFarlane, what's with the names? What's with the names at ESPN? They're not even very good anchors, right? I don't think. So Booger McFarlane is a news anchor and he works for ESPN and he does NFL analysis. He's okay with it. He's not bad. But his name is out of bounds and it should be changed. Booger McFarlane, last night, NBA draft happened. Nobody gives a shit. I get it. I'm going to get to the point. Monica McNutt. Monica McNutt is this former WNBA player or current one, or she's just really into chicks and it shows a lot. I don't mind her sexual orientation. She can do whatever makes her happy. No problems there. My problem isn't even really with her name. It's her lack of skill for interviewing these imperative players at the most pivotal moment of their lives. They just got drafted. Their dreams have come true in this moment, and you're asking them who would win in a backyard brawl, them or their brothers. How ridiculous are you? Can't you come up with anything better to ask them? Their lives changed today. Their entire existence is different now. Everything's going to be completely chaotic and different for them moving forward because all of their dreams, all their fantasies are now a reality. And you ask them who's better? The guy that got drafted 3rd overall or some 14-year-old that has acne all over? What the fuck are you doing, Monica McNutt? Okay, rant over. End stream, Tiger Bro, you're on it. You see, you got it. You feel me? You understand. But yeah, Monica McNutt, if you're watching, I don't mind you doing commentary. I don't mind you doing NBA analysis. Just don't do it at the NBA draft. Get better. Be better. You know? Like, you wouldn't see me at the what's that thing every year or every 4 years that Trump never does, and it's not a political thing, it's where people shit on the president for fucking 3 hours. Forgot what that's called, but you wouldn't see me doing that. I'm just not prepared to do that yet, right? I'd have to get better at my craft to do that. No matter, because he doesn't have that ever, because he's too sensitive. He doesn't want to be made fun of. Anyway, if you haven't already, if you're watching this later, I appreciate you watching. Please comment on anything, and a response is guaranteed. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please do. It'll make you satisfied, at least momentarily. It'll feel good inside. And it's also my currency. It's what I'm here for. It's what I'm paid to do. That's my payment, is your subscribing, your thumbs up, your sharing, all that stuff. It goes a long way, trust me. But I'm here for you. Primarily, I'm here for you. That's what brings me here. That's what brings me back. I'm grateful for those who've watched, who've listened, who've communicated, participated. Your emojis, your likes, your subscribes, I'm truly grateful for. Thank you so very much. I will say 9:30. I said that yesterday. 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to try to do better and get close to that tomorrow. I'm going to do my bestest, I promise. Anyway, I appreciate the hearts, the emojis. Thank you so much for all the love. I end all the live streams with this. You can say it aloud. You can think it to yourself. You can write it down. I recommend writing it down 3 to 5 times and putting it on your nightstand at home. Do this before you go to bed and first thing when you wake up. But follow along. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I'm grateful for that. Thanks for the subscribing. Something amazing is going to happen today. Something amazing is going to happen today. Something amazing is going to happen today. Something amazing is going to happen to you today. I can just feel it. I feel it inside. And it's so true. It's going to happen to you, something amazing. All you have to do is open your eyes and look for it. I promise you, something amazing is going to happen for you and to you today. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Very cheap 1 pound of fish. I like that. XXX808. Thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by. Please subscribe, rewatch, all that shit. Have a wonderful day. And enjoy that amazing thing that's going to happen to you and for you today. I love you all. Thank you so much.